Hey, what's up everyone? So thanks so much for joining us yesterday. For those that did join in the live stream yesterday, you know, we come to you on Sundays. We're having just Sunday morning right now. Our services are around Sunday morning. Right now it's about 1 o'clock that we're coming to you for the first time today. So, you know, hey, we're dealing with some camera issues, so we can only go for about an hour or so, really under 50 minutes. And until we upgrade our camera system, that's kind of how it is right now. For some reason, the camera seems to overheat, and so we're dealing with that. You know, one of the things that I think we wanted to talk about tonight or today was end times, and really focus in on, you know, the end and then the beginning. You know, so we're talking about what does the end look like, and then also what does the beginning of our future look like, if that makes sense. And so let me explain that a little bit. And then Shadrika can possibly come on when she gets ready. She'll join us here, and maybe she can finish what she said yesterday, because our camera cut out, so she was not able to finish her entire message. But maybe she can pop on and let you guys know that she'll maybe record another video or something like that. So anyway, you know, it's important to know the timeline, where there's nothing else that we believe in the church needs to happen until the rapture happens. Of course, I believe there's definitely needing to be the setup of the Antichrist system and the rise of the Antichrist. But I believe that the church does not have to necessarily be here, you know, when the Antichrist is rising to power. The rapture can be any time. Now we have to prepare. When we say the rapture could be any time, we have to prepare for whatever may take place, you know, before the tribulation. But the end is generally described as the time where God pours his wrath out on people, and the time where, you know, people are making a decision to follow Jesus. No, nobody. Get him. Oh, please. But you have the tribulation, you have, you know, the great white throne judgment, and then you have what we call the new heavens and the new earth. And so what really needs to be talked about is, what is God requiring of us now? So what does he require of us right now? He requires of us to have faith in Jesus Christ, to put our faith in Jesus Christ, to follow after Jesus in how we live our life, how we keep his commandments, everything like that. And so it's so important for us to make our eternity secure now, rather than waiting until you see all of this take place. And so the end is really the beginning of our future, where righteousness dwells. And so we wanted to talk a little bit about both sides of the house. Now, we're not going to be talking about the beginning, like as far as Genesis is concerned and the past is concerned, but we're talking about, you know, nobody, what is going to take place in the future. Nobody. No.
You have to put you in your room or something.
Sorry guys, my son's coming in, but we have to talk about how, you know, the future of the church is going to be, you know, something that we need to take seriously. You know, all the blessing that it is going to be, all the, you know, amazement, seeing God, dwelling in God's house, you know, giving our life over to God is one of those things that you can make the change right now. And so, one of the things that we need to do is say, you know, how can I give my life over to Christ, and how can I prepare now for the future that is coming? And we all need to think about that every single day. Am I preparing? Or is your mindset only on the things of this world? Is your mindset only on, you know, the things of my bills and, you know, the lake vacation and, you know, all the fun things that we can make life about? Is it about that, or what are you patterning your life about? Hey guys, before I get started, hey, if you feel like you love this ministry, or you like and you want to be a part of this ministry, go to my website and donate, or you can follow us on, subscribe to this channel, and you can also donate to this ministry as well. I have a Cash App as well that you can find. I believe it's linked on the description of this video. Of my channel, not this video, but the channel. If you feel like you want to be a part of this ministry. So, what does the beginning look like? The beginning looks like a new heavens and a new earth, where God comes down out of heaven. There's no more God and his angels are up there and we and the people are down here. No, it's all of us dwelling in one place, a central home where the family of God dwells. Now, this is the crazy part of this world. There's no more sin, no more sickness, no more death, no more suffering. It's gone forever. And that is crazy to us, because we don't understand, like, how can there be a world where there's no more sin? And how can I, you know, take the sin away out of my own life? But that's what God tells us is going to happen in the future. He tells us that he's making a place where righteousness dwells. And it's not human righteousness. It's not, hey, I'm opening the door for you, and also maybe I paid off your bills. No, it's how God gave his only son, and his son was blameless, and we can receive his righteousness in place of our own filthiness. And it's that great exchange that we can come to God and become a part of the family of God. And there's a lot of benefits, you know. You have to count the cost of following Jesus. And, you know, we also have to realize that this world is going to destruct, guys. You know, we can't, you know, understand all of what God is doing all the time. And we can't understand what is going to be destroyed and what is going to be left behind sometimes. Because sometimes we think that, oh, if I build my life, you know, maybe I'll get it in the afterlife. Now, I think you should build your life in order to gain experience for yourself and gain skills. Because you're going to be the same person that you are in heaven. And I believe the knowledge that you have now is going to carry over in heaven. You know, now I don't believe that magically, or whatever word you want to use, supernaturally, you're just going to know how to, do everything once you get to heaven. I think there could possibly be forms of learning in heaven. And there's a few scriptures that really tend to, point to that. But, you're taking your spirit to heaven. So the things that you learn now are going to go to heaven with you. The things that you care about now are going to go to heaven with you. Your personality, your lifestyle, it's your makeup. That's all you can bring to heaven. But you can't bring your sin to heaven, and you can't bring anything physical here to heaven. Now, once you get to heaven, maybe you'll probably realize that you don't want anything here, because it's just so, we're so far off from the life that God lives. But, understanding that, when we get to heaven, we are going to take with us other people, that come to Jesus Christ, our family, friends, loved ones, strangers. All those that are in the church are going to survive. Everyone else is going to be sent to the lake of fire. And that's just what the Bible explains, guys. There is no halfway. The Bible, if you explain it, the Bible gives light to the lake of fire, eternal destruction. It does not give, if you are a Christian that builds your life on a biblical foundation, not on a teacher's foundation or what, a famous preacher said, but on a biblical foundation. You will see that Jesus said there is eternal life and eternal destruction. And the only measure between that is someone's faith in Jesus Christ. And so that may open up a lot of questions to you. Hey, I have a website where I have more of a study on, things that can tell you how you can have a relationship with Jesus Christ. It's washye.com, washye.com, WASHYE.com. Go there and you can learn about how to have faith in Jesus. But I'm going to explain that here in this video. And also understanding that, when we are mentally prepared now for what's going to be taking place, when we are mentally prepared now for the end times, then we can, have to have confidence in this world. Now, one thing that I just want to do for my family, guys, is I want to build a bunker. I feel like a bunker, in a community bunker that can outlast a 7-year tribulation. I feel like that's a project that I'm willing to work on. And if you want to be a part of that project, guys, you can be a part of that. Message me. I have a ministry number, 425-922-5553, where if you want to be a part of a community bunker that I want to build, then we can do something with the time that we have left. Now, hey, I'm all for putting all of our eggs in one basket. As far as, hey, we're waiting for the rapture and woo, yeah, let's wait for the rapture. Or we can prepare in every way possible and, stay busy with how we are, living our life and living it for Jesus Christ. And, if we're building something like a bunker, community bunker, it would kind of be like we're in a real world Noah. Now, I don't know if someone wants to build a space station and, have us go into space and try to outlive the 7-year tribulation in space. That would be cool too. But I know my Bible describes that there is a way to escape from the great tribulation if you prepare in the right way. And I'm going to talk about all those ways to prepare. One of those ways is have faith in Jesus Christ. Be ready for the pre-trib rapture. Ready for the pre-trib rapture. Study the pre-trib rapture. Guys, read books on the pre-trib rapture. You know, understand the pre-trib rapture. Watch, it will comfort you. When you realize that you don't have money for a bunker system, or when you don't have money for a space station in the sky, you can understand that God is going to rapture the church to heaven. But hey, I want to build a bunker. If we pull our resources together, we can raise money to build something that can be a real world reality type of cool, fun. We were just watching, my wife and I were watching The Ark. It was on Prime Video. And it was just how the earth was going towards destruction. And they used this space station to escape from the destruction of the world. And that's kind of what Noah did, guys. Noah was moved by godly fear to build the ark. And maybe he had an impression in his heart, like, you know what, I'm going to build it to this dimension. And maybe he had a dream, maybe he heard the voice of God. Some people speculate of how God communicated to him the dimensions. Maybe he saw an angel. But either way, he built the ark and he saved his family. Now, no one else was saved. This could be something that Shadrika and I only do. You know, but guys, I think it's important to prepare in any way that we can, you know, and I just think that, you know, that's something that we should be doing, guys. And so, babe, do you want to finish you want to talk about how we can find rest? Do you want to finish your message from yesterday?
Yeah, I can.
Well, no. If you want to just start fresh, it's fine.
Well, I can save
Yeah, you can save it for a video.
No, I can save
But this is my wife, Shadrika, guys.
I can save
you know.
This is how you find rest.
Well, no, let's do it for a different video.
It's all this.
Let's stick to your message because we don't have that long. What was the end from the beginning? I got the ball rolling. So I introduced everyone to the end from the beginning. Let's hear what you have to say about that.
We already in the ends. We already in the ends.
Okay, why do you say, for those that don't know, tell me why you say we are already in the end. Explain to people why you believe we are in the end times. I agree, but explain it to someone that's like, oh, are we in the end times?
You can see signs, people. You can read the signs of the stars. You can see stuff that's going on that you never see goes on. Roll down the street, you're going to somewhere and you see people getting in car accidents. It's like, wow. It's signs out there to let you know that, hey, we at our end. We at the end of the road.
Right. And
We're at the end. So what we need to do instead of freaking out and try to kill each other is think about where you're gonna go. Take that time out to think about, oh, I'm going to go to hell or I'm going to go to heaven. This is the time you need to be thinking, getting your life right.
Speak up a little bit.
This is the time you need to be thinking, you need to get your life right. This is the time that you've got to know where you're going to go. You're going to go to heaven or you're going to go to hell. I'm not judging hell on anybody. I'm not putting heaven on anybody. But instead of us getting worried, stressing out, blood pressure going up the roof. We can't sleep. We can't eat. We can't think. We can't do nothing but worry. This is not the time to worry. This is the time to get some salvation, or you cannot control your life. Not when you're down here on this green earth. You cannot save yourself. You cannot.
And guys,
I'm good. I don't need. I'm saved. I did good.
I truly believe if we have a relationship with God, He can help us dealing with death. Dealing with the issue of death. He does. And one of the ways is through faith in Jesus Christ. You can know what happens when you die. Your spirit immediately goes to heaven or hell. Guys, throw out of the trash, out into the trash, all this talk about your soul goes to sleep and you're in black darkness for a time until you wake up. Throw that in the garbage. The Bible does not say that anywhere. You have to twist scripture for it to say that. What happens when you die is you immediately go to heaven or hell. It's like we saw a beginning of a movie where this guy was time traveling and he kept dying but waking up in the same hospital bed. And he kept dying and waking up in the same hospital bed. And it's kind of like that, where once our life ends, it only happens once. We only die once, and then comes judgment. It says that in the book of Hebrews. So we die, our soul immediately goes to heaven if you have faith in Jesus Christ, or it goes to hell. What?
Where did it come from?
A spider, guys.
It's a black spider.
It's a spider, guys.
You see something crawling.
I was like, I saw Shadrika, her face, I was like, what? Okay, anyway, yeah, I'll get him later. But, you know, if you can give me a napkin, I can try to grab him.
Okay.
But anyway,
I just want to say.
Go ahead, babe.
It's not the time to freak out. It's not the time that, oh, I gotta pack up my house. I gotta get out of here. I gotta run. I gotta go hide. I can't stand what's going on. You cannot let life beat you up. You cannot let life get you to the point that you want to kill yourself. You cannot let life run over you. We have to take some type of charge here.
Now we
have to take some type of capability of saying, hey, I can't do this on my own. I can't run this race on my own. I can't live down here on my own. I need help.
Right.
But we don't. We don't seek help. We seek other things than help. We don't think we need help in this generation. I don't need that. I don't need help. I'm good. You could be dying on the inside. You could be tearing on the inside and don't even know it. You're still walking. You're still breathing. But you can
guys, put your prayer requests in the chat.
You could be depressed. You could be stressed. You can be anything, but you're still walking. And God just saying, hey, give it to me. Let me have that pain. Let me have that stress. Let me have that depression. Let me have that. But we don't. We find other solutions to, oh, I can heal myself. If I just found a drug out here, I'll heal myself. That's not the way to look at it. God can heal you and keep healing you. His healing never stops. His love doesn't stop. His kind doesn't stop. We need to get to a capability of stop stressing, stop working, because it's not in our control. We can't control what God got going on. All we need to do is be aware and alert and get prepared when that day comes. Not sit back and I'm still on my Twitter feed. Woo. I'm still on my Instagram. Woo. You still gonna be on your Instagram and Twitter feed when God hit this world? And God gonna look at you like, I don't know you. Who are you? I don't know who you are. So you better figure out what you're gonna do now. Not wait until you actually see it. And then you wanna, surrender now, it's real. Everything is in the Bible is real. Every verse, every strip, every book is in the Bible is real.
I think God gives us time.
It's no pre-made, it ain't no pre-write, it ain't no retype. This is real.
Right.
This ain't no fake book. This is a real book. That book got power. That book got something in it. But we don't. We ready to go pick up another book that's don't mean no value. We rather go pick up, put $1,000 in another book that don't even mean nothing, but sitting on your counter getting dusty. That's just, you ain't picked up in years. And that's how we do the Bible. We don't pick up the Bible. We let the Bible sit on our bookshelves, sit on our cabinets, sit on our shelves, and don't even worry about picking it up. Oh, I know the Bible. No, you don't. You might know about what, maybe half, a little bit. Get to know Jesus Christ. It's not that hard. It's not difficult. It's not rocket science. It's not. He wants best for us. That's why he's saving us. He wants best for us.
Guys, when you think about the eternity in hell, guys,
his kids.
That is pretty crazy.
God don't want his kids or his people not knowing him.
You don't want to spend an eternity in hell. You just don't.
You don't want to know God. You don't want to get closer to God. You want to spend that time with God. Open up. Talk to him. Walk with him. Talk to him. You don't have to be afraid that you're a Christian. You don't have to be afraid that you believe in what you believe in. Stand on it. Rock it out until the day you die. Don't let nobody come in your head, in your mind, and get you all visy-versy. Oh, now I don't know what to believe.
Right.
No. If you know something in the Bible that God spoke to you directly, keep it. Don't let somebody else come and mess up your mind, give you all these, yeah, I believe that scripture is true. Nah, you need to go be looking it up yourself. Oh, okay, no, that's a little bit different in my book, but okay. Because some people can throw verses at you and you're like, what the heck? Why so much extra words in it?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what we hold on to. We hold on to the extra. If it ain't Jesus Christ talking, I don't want to hear it. If it ain't Jesus Christ's title, I'm not opening your book. I don't care what it looks like. I'm not interested in your book. Because I know your book ain't going to get me nowhere. But I know my other book can. Get me somewhere way better. Way bright. Way more healthy. Way more love. Way more kind. Way more peace. More love. More joy. More happiness. That's where I want to go. Your books ain't going to mean nothing to me.
And you guys, when you think
I'm not
about
packing those up and think, oh, I'm going to take this to heaven with me. I don't care what's down here.
And when you think about what you're exchanging.
I don't care what. This place can burn to ashes.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You have to
be sitting back.
You have to think about what you're exchanging your life for. If you're just only thinking about all the sin that you can live for,
all the pleasure,
and you're just choosing not to believe in hell, you're choosing not to believe in hell, and you're like, oh, you know, I don't believe there's no God, you know, there's no evidence for God.
I'm just living.
And, you know, I can do what I want, and there's no evidence, there's no, I don't know, we haven't concluded if there's a God yet. Guys, you guys are dragging your feet, and it's leading you to the grave. If you keep dragging your feet on, you know, how you need to make a decision for Jesus, and it needs to be, if your decision is no, you need to make a decision and say yes. Say yes. Yes to Jesus Christ, because he can change your life.
This is what we need to be putting on. We need to put this on.
You have to pull it up. Put it closer.
Put this whole entire thing on right here. This is what God give us. He give us a whole armor. Give us a whole armor of God. This is what we need to get. This is what we need to put on when we go through hell.
This is the armor of God. Ephesians 6:10.
When we go through problems, when we go through headaches and all this.
Let me explain it real quick. You have the belt of truth. You have the breastplate of righteousness. You have the shoes of peace. You have the shield of faith. You have the helmet of salvation. I love that one, guys. And you have the sword of the Spirit. You know, I've talked about the helmet of salvation before. It's understanding what makes you saved. It's understanding the belt of truth. You know, you need to be telling the truth, but also follow after Jesus Christ. Understand he is the truth. Everything else is a lie. Jesus is the truth. The breastplate of righteousness, know that I need to be living righteously. That's my breastplate. That's my armor for my chest. Or the devil has a shot at me if I don't have my breastplate of righteousness on. These are all things that if you do not protect, the devil has a shot at you. Your shoes of peace. If you don't have peaceful lives, if you're always trying to argue, you're always trying to fight, you don't have peace, the devil has an opportunity to come into your life. If you don't have your shield of faith, oh, you know, I can't start that business. Oh, you know, I never made it out the projects. I can't make it out the projects. Oh, no, you know, my life is just too bad. I can't make it out of this. I can't make it out. Oh, the devil can just come get me now. No.